the Hub.
Greetings, family. I'm Brother Alim, the CEO and the founder of New Black Wall Street. Today I want to talk about black love and the importance for us as a people to respect the institution of love. But what is love? Is it a feeling? Is it an emotion? What is love? I believe that love is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. To understand why we have so many challenges as people is to really understand that men and women were not designed to understand each other, we were designed to complement each other. So you have feminine energy, and this feminine energy complements and gives birth to everything in this universe. We have masculine energy, which is based upon testosterone. Testosterone is a hormone inside of men. It's conquering, it's dominating, it's also a hormone about exploring. Therefore, we may have some particular challenges with that. The importance of black love is because it is the foundation of who and what we are as a people, as a community. We must respect, protect, and honor black love at all times. Why? Even when you're not in a relationship, we're always in some form of relationship. If you listen to the comments of people today, they speak out of their hurt and their pain. Oh, you know you shouldn't do this when you date a person, or you know you shouldn't do that when you date a person. Why do they say that? Because they're speaking out of their pain. You need to spend time with a person. Why? Because you want to protect your heart from pain. You need to examine a person. Why? Because you're speaking from your heart that was once broken. It is the pain. Authentic black love is understanding that women have an abundance of emotional intelligence and that men have logic. And so when you merge those two dimensions together, you get a lot of problems that are going on. But a problem is nothing more in science than a statement that requires a solution. The metaphysical understanding of any particular relationship is based upon this principle, that we're here to complement each other. We're here to overcome obstacles and barriers. When there's a meeting of the mind, the meeting of the heart, then the universal intelligence downloads itself to the deepest recesses of each individual. And each individual must be in tune with what? Their passion. So when we have relationships that's not connected to an individual that's in tune with their passion, then we enter into a relationship with an abundance of what? Low self-esteem. But your passion is your passport to your what? Prosperity. So the first thing that we must do is marry the person to the inner workings of their passion, because their inner happiness and joy creates an environment conducive for them to experience authentic black love. Without that, we both come to the relationship with our childhood issues, the missing of a father, the missing of a mother, the abandonment issues that we may have, the abuse, unfortunate issues that we may particularly have. But when we evolve to the point to where we're whole, and we can heal ourselves, and we come to a relationship with the expectation that this person is not designed to bring me happiness, this person is designed for me and them to experience happiness and joy. But what do we experience predominantly in our community? We're experiencing two broken people coming together that are seeking for each other to bring each other happiness and joy. The arguments escalates, the anger, the frustration. Individuals that have now downloaded themselves to the point to where it's anger, rage, and frustration. And so now they want to fight. Now they're arguing with each other. They want to bicker with each other. But you see, the first criterion of a successful relationship is mental chemistry. And so what we do and we promote in New Black Wall Street is this. Every single month getting a book. Why do we want to get a book? We want to get a book because in reading a book and exchanging the book after the 30 days of reading it, and each individual highlights the particular point that caught their consciousness, then you'll understand how that person thinks. From you understanding how that person thinks, you'll develop mental chemistry with that person. As you have authentic conversations on complementing each other versus conversations on competing with each other, you develop mental chemistry. And from that mental chemistry, there's nothing that you cannot do. Encouragement of black love. It's a beautiful thing. Children benefit. Our society benefit. Our world benefit. We are beautiful, intelligent, and powerful people. But we have to interject beyond the emotion. And what is emotion? Energy and motion not governed by law causes all sorts of chaos. So we must first have a plan. A relationship without a plan, that is something that we must focus on. So just as you have a goal without a plan is a wish. So the first thing that you need to do in your relationship to experience the highness of black love is write out goals, short-term, mid-term, long-term. What are the goals of the relationship? The next thing that we must do, we must set out to respect, protect, and honor each other. Encourage each other in your individual passions. Don't see each other as opposites, see each other as complementing. So when you communicate with each other, just know that you may not see things from the same angle as that person, but appreciate, agree to disagree. Do not exacerbate tensions. Respect and protect the woman's perspective. Respect and protect the man's perspective. And when we have that cohesiveness, that creates the mental chemistry that we need to change the circumstance in which we find each other. Black love is empowered. Black love is something that we should all have, we should all experience. But it is a mental chemistry first. We must have the mental component before we experience the issues of the heart. We all want love, but we first must love ourselves. And when we come into a relationship, experiencing another or expecting, another person to give us everything, then we're coming broken and we must be whole. Black love is something should be at the highest level of every organization, every leader, every teacher should encourage black love, should find ways for individuals, because you know what a relationship is? A relationship is a mirror back to you, telling you the certain things that we need to focus on, expressing to you certain things that we need to highlight about our own experience. In doing those things, we have an opportunity to develop the inner characteristics that are laid dormant inside of us that we need to work on, whether it's patience, whether it is understanding, whether it is being able to be in a relationship with another person who have a different perspective, to be more tolerant, be in a relationship in which the other person may have a child, so you can expand your heart space to love that child as your own. Beautiful thing about black love. Some people say, a high percentage of black women have children, and I understand that, but guess what? It's a beautiful thing. You know why? Because it's forcing us as a community to identify the fact that we are one people. So love those children, respect those children, encourage those children. This is black love. We're beautiful, powerful people, and there's nothing that we cannot do.